it right. Come on.
Again, hello and welcome to Hatty Waiver Wire Guru. This is my playoff video. Essentially how it works is I'm going to name 5 players in order of how I like them. So the number 1 person I name, I'm going to like better than the 5th person I name. And then all 5 of these players, I'm going to like better than the following 3 players I name. You'll get it. It's not too hard. Okay, so I'm going to do quarterbacks, I'm going to do running backs and wide receivers, and we're going to be done. This is a quick video for you guys. Okay, let's start with quarterbacks. I like Aaron Rodgers this weekend against Houston. I think he's going to connect with Greg Jennings multiple times, so put him in. Next is Matt Cassel. I'm expecting over 300 yards and a touchdown or 2 to Randy Moss against Seattle. Next is Matt Ryan. Okay, he's going up against New Orleans. It's going to be a shootout. To keep up with the Saints, you better pass it. And Matt Ryan can definitely pass it. Expect Roddy White to blow up too. Shaun Hill against the Jets. I think he's going to be okay. Throw a couple touchdowns, and unfortunately, he's going to throw an interception like he always does. And then next, Chad Pennington. Expect him to bounce back this week. Okay, so that was Aaron Rodgers, Matt Cassel, Matt Ryan, Shaun Hill, and Chad Pennington. And I like all of them better than Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, he's tripping in practice. He's hurting. He's just not 100%. Next, Jake Delhomme against Tampa. It's going to be a tough one, buddy. And then finally, David Garrard against Chicago. Tough defense there. But I do expect him to connect with Matt Jones. But still, he's a gambler. Next is running backs. I like Steven Jackson. I expect him to do well against Arizona. You can also expect Joseph Addai to do well against Cincinnati. Everybody does well against Cincinnati. Next is DeAngelo Williams, bouncing off a 4-touchdown week, going up against a tough defense in Tampa. But I don't think Delhomme can get it done in the air, so you can expect Carolina to keep going with their run game. Next is Brian Westbrook coming off a 4-touchdown weekend. I know he's going up against the Giants, but you got to ride that hot hand. And then next is Jamal Lewis against Tennessee. Very tough defense, but you know what? They don't have any options because their quarterback situation is pathetic. So you can expect Jamal to touch it at least 20 to 25 times this weekend. I like all 5 of these guys better than Reggie Bush. Just Bush is not anywhere on the... he just stinks. Next is Tim Hightower against St. Louis. I think it's going to be all Kurt Warner's show. And then next is Willie Parker. He is broken down right now, and I don't think you can expect much out of him. Let's move on to wide receivers. I like Marques Colston against Atlanta. Again, it's going to be a shootout, and you can expect Colston to catch a bomb or 2. Next is Laveranues Coles against San Francisco. I'm looking for a big week from Coles this week. Next is Eddie Royal against Kansas City. The kid is hot. Ride the hot hand. Calvin Johnson, just as hot. He's the only target there, so he's going to get targeted. And Matt Jones, he's just getting targeted a ton. I know Gerard's going to have a tough time, but he only throws to Jones, so get Matt Jones in there. And I like all 5 of those guys better than Hines Ward against Dallas, Bernard Berrian. I don't expect 2 weeks of greatness in a row, and then Terrell Owens against that number 1 Pitt defense. All right, guys. If I didn't name your players or you need help, you can always email me. I do email you back. It's Hatty Waiver Wire Guru at hattywaiverwireguru.com. Please visit the website, hattywaiverwireguru.com, and show me some love by subscribing to these videos. All right, guys, get some W's, get some wins. Let's get the championship in the playoffs. Good luck.